Hi. So, for those of you that were expecting to be raptured on the 23rd or 24th, um, I, obviously it didn't happen. I think that we need to be really, really careful about listening to people online and listening to people in our lives that are telling us things that um, are against the Bible. We're supposed to be listening to the Word, paying attention to the Word and what it says, not what people say out of their emotions. I did do a video, um, I don't know, a couple weeks ago or so about it. And I think, people that were expecting it did not want to hear anything negative about it not happening. And I don't know, we just can't live in a fantasy about wanting things to happen, and then when they don't, uh, I just pray that anybody that is was expecting it and was listening to people that they looked up to online and or whoever they were listening to, I just pray that God would comfort your heart and that you would just don't be discouraged. Don't look at this as God. God didn't do this. This was, people, I don't, somebody started it. Maybe from my understanding, somebody started it, and it ends up just going around, and people get hyped up and they, ask God for signs. And I know I do it myself, with things I want. I want things to change, and I want things to happen in my life. I want God to do things in my life, and I'm very anxious for some things myself, and I can't force it, and it can't happen before it's time, till God knows I'm ready. And as far as the rapture goes, that's why the Bible says that we don't know the day or hour, that even Jesus himself doesn't know. And that's what the Bible says. It doesn't say, like someone said in a comment, it doesn't say, well, Jesus doesn't know right now, but this is 2,000 years later, and now Jesus knows. Well, the word doesn't say that. That's just an assumption, and that's maybe what one person might think. But so that's why we have to just do our best to understand the word, and listen to read it and ask God to help direct us. I'm not I have a hard time understanding a lot of things, and I just keep praying. I just keep praying and ask God to help me and lead me and guide me. And I pray for anybody else out there that, got excited or anxious, or got their hopes up, or even, God forbid, quit a job or did something like that. I just pray that God would comfort you and help you and lead you and guide you, and show you what to do from here, and just be encouraged. And like I said, please don't hold this against God. God isn't the one that spread this. It was people. People did this. So just like I said, I pray for comfort and mercy and peace for everyone that was affected by this. So you guys have a nice day, and God bless you.